Hello, everybody. Tim here with a review for the new Guy Ritchie film, King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. This is obviously a King Arthur movie. Yay! Wow, we were all clamoring for this, right? So here's the thing: I have this little prejudice against Guy Ritchie. I don't really care for a lot of his movies. I like one of the Sherlock Holmes movies. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of anything he's done. I didn't think The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was too impressive, and I seem to be in the minority on this. A lot of people really like his work, and that's great. I just normally don't. But for some reason, I was really looking forward to this because I don't know. I liked the trailers. I thought it looked cool. I thought maybe Guy Ritchie's style of filmmaking would really work for a period piece like this. And I'm here to say that I did not like this movie. So obviously, Guy Ritchie is not for me. And now, you know what? Let's start with a few positives I had for the movie, and that is that I thought the action was done very well, especially all of the moments where Arthur is using the sword, Excalibur, or whatever. Whenever he's using the sword and he's fighting, Guy Ritchie's style works really well. The action is really fun and cool. The sad thing is about that only happens about 2, 3 times in the movie. Otherwise, it's a lot of long, drawn out talking, and the movie is a little boring. At least I thought. I thought that it dragged on. It was over 2 hours long. It was about 2:08, 2:09, and I thought it just dragged on a little too long. How were the performances? I thought all the performances were pretty okay. I thought Jude Law was definitely the best. Eric Bana's shoved in there for a few scenes, and he serves his part. Again, Charlie Hunnam is Charlie Hunnam. If you've seen him in anything else, you know what you're gonna get out of him at this point. I thought that he was better than usual, but that doesn't mean a lot. I thought that he served the role, but nothing extraordinary came out of it. So I would say definitely the best performance in here is Jude Law. And now I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name. The woman who plays the mage in the movie, who's pretty pivotal to the story. I thought she was not great. She was probably the weakest in the cast, but overall, the cast was it was good. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't amazing. And that's really, oh, you know what? One more positive. The score. I thought the score was really good, served the movie well. So those are my positives. Negatives, though, I've got quite a few. Again, this is my personal opinion, but I thought it dragged on for way too long. A lot of really boring, awkwardly edited scenes. And I get Guy Ritchie style. His editing is back and forth, and it worked the first couple times for me, but then it just started to get too much. And again, I understand it is his style, but I did see this movie tonight with one person who is not the biggest Guy Ritchie fan. That wasn't me, and I saw someone who is the biggest Guy Ritchie fan, and he loved it. So, it really is, I guess, a taste thing that I don't have it for Guy Ritchie. My biggest complaint of the movie, though, is its CGI. Its visual effects in general. The set pieces themselves, top notch. Looks great, shot great, but the CGI is atrocious in my opinion. I thought it was bad, like unexcusably bad. And again, the point was made to me, well, like Guardians of the Galaxy you liked so much, and that's just one big CGI fest. I agree, it is a big CGI fest, but the CGI was good and it was seamless. So even though I knew it was CGI, it was seamless. There are a lot of animal characters in this movie in King Arthur, and they were they looked like they were coming out of a PS2 video game, which isn't something you want from a big budget King Arthur movie releasing in May that you want to attract to people. It was a little laughable, in my opinion. So, was not a fan of the CGI at all. And you know what, guys? That's about it. Like I said, I didn't hate this movie. I did not love it, and I think at this point, it's like it's chiseled in stone. I'm just not a big Guy Ritchie fan. So some of you might see this movie and really, really like it, and that's awesome. But for me, it just didn't work. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Let me know what you thought of the movie if you've seen it already. We've seen it pretty early. It's about 5 days or 4 days early. So if you haven't seen it yet, maybe go check it out this weekend. If you're a Guy Ritchie fan, if you are a Guy Ritchie fan, you will like it. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.